Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz, with Sneak Peeks Tarot. How are y'all guys doing? Well, currently I am in Ocean City, Maryland, on the beach. I'm in my hotel room, and I wanted to give everybody a weekend reading. So I'm gonna break it down into your elements. So that would mean Aries, Sag, and Leo would be one. I'll take two cards out for y'all, then so forth and so forth. Air signs, water signs, fire signs, just like that. Okay, so I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. It's been long due vacation time for me. I'm here with my husband and my kids, and we are enjoying ourselves. And I want to make sure, first card, oh my god, this is for my fire signs. Fire signs got the Emperor from the door. Ooh, starting off with my fire signs. As always, follow your intuition, okay guys? But yeah, I know this is a little unorthodox because I never do live videos like this. But hey, we're gonna take care of our questions. Ooh, second card, we got the Prince of Swords for our fire signs. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So fire signs. First of all, we got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant talks about. Why did I think it was the Emperor? Okay. Anyways, it's the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about relationships, higher authority, people you deal with. It really talks about relationship, though. But it can talk about faith and religion and stuff like that. But we got the Hierophant, and we also got the Prince of Swords. And that's talking about speaking your truth in a relationship, communicating in your relationship, making sure y'all both being honest at all times in your relationship. Okay, fire signs. So no keeping secrets, no no lying by omission. This is very serious, guys. When the Hierophant comes out, he's a very serious person, and he talks about relationships and your stability, long-term relationships, most likely marriages and stuff like that. So for my fire signs, our weekend cards is the Hierophant and the Prince of Swords. So somebody is coming in to tell you the truth. You might get a message, but it talks about your relationship. It's all about your relationship. So make sure y'all stay truthful in your relationship. Some type of conversation might be the reason for truth and giving out what you need. Okay, my intuitive side tells me that for my fire signs, this is the message I got, was to be more responsible, okay, with how you come across with things, because the thing is that sometimes the way we say things, it matters. It matters to a lot of people how we say things, how we come across. So when you don't put effort, or when you don't put as much energy into your relationship or communication, it leaves rooms for doubts and insecurities. So if you want to communicate and you want to keep your relationship positive and very healthy, you need to communicate truthfully and openly. Don't be scared. If you love this person loves you, there should be nothing to be scared about. One thing about relationship, it talks about bonds, okay? Now, for those of you that are not married and are in a relationship, this talks about having faith, or having talking to a priest. Maybe some of you might be Catholic and y'all might be confessing your sins, and this can be also be brought up with these two cards together about confessions. Okay guys, so some of you are confessing. Maybe you could be confessing about something you've done, maybe to a partner or a friend, you know what I mean? It don't have to necessarily be a relationship at this point, but when it comes to the faith card, it can talk about being truthful and honest about how you feel about your faith and stuff like that also. What else can I say about the Hierophant and the Prince of Swords? So remember, the Prince of Swords is somebody that's very blunt, very outgoing, want to just let you know how they feel. And like I said, if you're in a relationship, be honest, don't lie. And if you're not, have faith, be truthful. If you're in confession, be honest about your confessions, because this can go in a lot of different ways. Now, if this talks about, some of you might be, might work on the weekends, okay? So if we're talking about workers, we're talking about people listening to their boss. Their boss is really telling you to, they're being very honest about how they want things done. And, or you might be communicating to your boss how you want things done. Like maybe you need to sign up for a certain position or something like that. And all of a sudden you're letting your boss know, like, hey, we're not doing this. This is not part of my pay rate. Okay, but this can be in a lot of different scenarios. But most majority part for my fire signs, Leo, Sag, and Aries, talks about relationships. So you don't have to be in a committed relationship, but whoever you communicate with, be truthful and honest, because this Prince of Swords is somebody that don't care how other people feel. So they're going to say how they feel, and they're going to be very truthful and honest about it. Okay, guys? So that's all for my fire sign. Remember, this is for the 24th to and the 25th, okay? So here you go, guys. This is for 2-day reading, 24th and the 25th. Make sure you're communicating with whoever you are, whether it's job, work, or relationship, friends, family. Just be truthful about it. And be aware that some people can be very blunt in the way they speak. Now, it's up to you how you receive the information or the message they're giving you. But just keep in mind that they're very, very blunt with you, okay? They're very honest. And there's a truthful. Swords talks about truth and honesty. So you want to make sure that this person's very truthful. Even if words hurt, it is possible. And this can be in a relationship where, you know, somebody says something you don't like and you don't appreciate, and, you know, you might want to ignore it, but at the end of the day, it is important. It is something that it is part of your relationship, so you need to listen, okay? All right, that's for my fire signs. Let's move on next to my earth signs, okay, guys? Well, that's pretty good for y'all. But, I mean, it's not pretty good, but it's good about communication. Anytime in a relationship, you communicate, friendship, whatever it is, you know, especially if you're committed to something, you want the truth to come out at all times, okay, guys? So, now we're moving on from the fire. Now we're going to earth signs. So, this is Virgo, Cappies, and our Tauruses, okay, guys? So, let's see what 2 cards we get for Virgo, Cappies, and Tauruses for the 24th and the 25th of August. Oh, first card, the Sun. The Sun. That is beautiful, guys. This talks about things going your way, making things happen, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes we go through a lot of problems and we don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But this is telling you that everything will be okay. There's going to be growth, healing. And if it has anything to do with kids, just know that the kids are okay. Some of you are worried about your kids. They are okay. All right, let's see what else we get for our earth signs here. Capricorns, Virgos, and Tauruses. 25th to the 26th. Well, sorry about that. Yes, there we go. We got it. Okay. Ooh, the Tower moment. All right. So something must have happened. Wake up call. That's what I call my Tower cards. Okay, guys? So wake up call. All right. So irregardless, something's going to happen where I really don't feel like this card is coming in with here. I mean, this is for Saturday and Sunday. So if first and foremost, this can go a couple of ways. All right. When we talk about the Sun card, we're talking about things happening for us, things finally coming into fruition for us, things finally falling in place pretty much. And it's everything going our way. It talks about how, you know, it's kind of like victory, you know what I mean? It's kind of like whatever you're going through, just know that everything's going to be okay at the end. And the Sun talks about also bringing rejuvenation, rejuvenating you, and, you know, bringing you that energy of feeling youthful and strong again and stuff like that. And it's a very healthy card, actually. It's one of the most beautiful cards because it does depict happiness. So for some of you, you're very happy this weekend. For the 24th to the 25th, you're very happy and you're emotionally fulfilled right now, and that's wonderful. But we also got the Tower card, and when we got a Tower moment, that means something might happen that wakes you up. So expecting the weekend for something to really wake you up. Just know everything's going to be okay, but it's something you're going to realize that even through the fire, how can I say this? Even through the fire, you can make it. I don't know how they trying to say it in my head right now. Even through the fire what? Okay, even through the fire, okay? Even through the oh my God, I'm so sorry, but the message is coming in. Even through the fire, okay, I get it. Okay, even though you have a Tower moment, okay, which means a wake-up call, which makes you realize something, all right, whether it's good or bad, it just makes you realize something. But it always happens, you know, hopefully things work out better after this, but it needs to shake up your foundation, okay? And you might be a little worried about what's going on, but with the Sun card, it's telling you you'll be okay. You on your part, okay? Cappy, Tauruses, and Virgos, y'all be okay on your part. I don't know about the other person, but I know that they're going to get some shocking news. Just know that everything's going to be okay. This might be somebody that might be a little bit, how you call it? Maybe not jealous, but, you might be dealing with people that are a little bit envious of you. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody's feeling a little bit, something here with the connection, because the Sun has 2 people and the Tower talks about the lovers falling off. So just know that y'all be okay, but y'all might have a little fallout, you know what I mean? Which brings you reality check, which makes you realize that you might be doing something wrong, you know, or makes you realize that your other counterpart needs needs the same part as you. Okay, I don't know how to explain this. What I feel, okay, in this reading is more of even though you might have petty arguments or there might be things that you feel as though is going to tear your world apart, it's really not. The sun has your back, okay? No matter what's going on, you are with the sun, so that means you'll be okay. But it is going to be a wake-up call. It's time for you to realize something, and you're going to realize it. And for some of you, it might be a little bit painful because, you know, some people don't like the truth, because the tower brings the truth, clarity. You see that eye right there? That eye is the all-seeing eye, so he will never ever show you lies. This divine intervention here is letting you know that some things are not worth your some some things are not okay. Some petty arguments or problems are not worth something, like it's not worth a breakup or something like that, pretty much, you know what I mean? Because this is the lovers falling off the tower, but or whatever it is like, no matter what is going on, okay guys, for your earth signs, is like, it's telling you, like, regardless of the problems or anything that arise, you are okay. You will be protected. You are all right. Things will turn out okay at the end. You're not. Don't fear a wake up call neither. The tower is not really a bad card. It's really letting you know, like, you're not seeing something and it's gonna force you to see it. But just know that you'll be okay, because you will realize with the sun being there that it's gonna bring a tighter connection between the lovers if this is a relationship, okay, or work, whatever it is. It's gonna bring things closer, better. It's gonna be better, okay? So no matter what the fall is, it's like, out of chaos comes order, you know what I mean? Out of destructions comes something new. So this is kind of what it's telling you. It's like, something might feel like it's getting destroyed, but at the end of the day, it's not. It's just getting renewed, okay? That's where the rejuvenation comes from. Why did I tongue twist that word? Okay, you know what I meant. All right, guys. But yeah, so you'll be okay. It's like something has to be destroyed so it can be renewed and refreshed. You know what I mean? And you want that. Sometimes we need that. We need that wake up call to let you know you're not on the right path. That you're swerving off your lane. So sometimes the divine intervention, the all-seeing eye, is gonna come in and be like, hey, you're moving out your lane. Let me push you back into your lane, because if you don't, you can veer off and you can get lost. We don't want that, okay? So we want to keep you as a good person, a humanitarian, a loving integrity. We want to keep that. That's what the divine's main job is, to keep focused on love and your main goals here on earth, which is, everybody comes here with a goal, you know what I mean? Even though y'all don't believe it, but yeah, you do. You kind of come here with a set goal, and sometimes when we don't follow our path, divine intervention comes in to let us know, hey, we got to switch back on our path, because it's very important. This is what you're here for, and everything will be okay. So that's what I say. Accept change gracefully, okay, guys? Because sometimes change is good. It's meant for something better. All right, guys? That's for my Virgos, Capricorns, and Tauruses. All right, Earth sign. So those are your for the 24th and 25th for the weekend. All right? We're moving on. All right, next we got Pisces, Cancers, and Scorpios. For the 24th and the 25th. Wow, that flew out. Okay. So, believe it or not, this card actually came out reversed. That means we're depleting finances, okay? So, that means that you need to, like, kind of take control of your finances, all right? And, even though this isn't, regardless, all aces are good. It means more money and communication. Like, you'll get more money, but right now the funds you do have are probably depleting a little bit. But this is telling you that it's okay, because you are the type of person that will have more opportunities to get more money and gain more money. So just remember that. Keep that in mind for my Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. Let's see what other card comes out for y'all. Oh, I got it. Okay. Yes. Queen of Cups. So we are talking about, this is our water sign. This came out perfectly for y'all, because this is telling y'all that y'all do things out of love. This is a nurturing part. Whatever money you're spending it because you love. It's probably for your family and stuff like that. And you've been spending money, a lot of money on your family, because you're just that nurturing part. Like, when it comes to Queen, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. You see, because this is the nurturing card. This is the card that wants to help people, wants to love people, wants to take care of people. And this is a real big loving card. This is somebody that is willing to nurture you and take care of you. Okay, so whoever this is, whether you're a female or male, we know that you're doing this for your, probably for our family. You know what I mean? Whether your finances are getting a little bit depleted, but you're happy. It's like you're okay with doing that because you're taking care of your family. It's like you're nurturing your family, and that right there goes a long way. Okay, guys. So don't feel bad if you waste a little bit more than what you expected, because in the long run, you're being a nurturer. You're being the mother. Even though you can be a man in this reading, but I'm just saying you're being a father or a mother. You're being somebody that cares about others. That's what it is, and you're taking a lot of initiative and being able to fulfill those needs for others. And because of that, you might be, finances might be a little bit going down, but with the ace, it talks about always a new opportunity, whether or not. That's why I flipped it around, because at the end of the day, that means that you will be coming into more income, or you'll be able to make more money in the future. You know what I mean? It's like even though your finances get depleted when you do things like this, okay, for my water signs, it also means that you will be building more finances afterwards. So it doesn't mean that you're going to be broke, or it doesn't mean that you're being reckless. It just means that the opportunities open and close when it comes to money, and you have that opportunity. And the reason is because this is a very mature love, so you do everything out of love. So when you spend money out of love. You spend money to make people happy. You spend money to nurture your family. You spend money to nurture your partner. You spend money to just sometimes to make everybody else happy. And even though it might put you in a position where things get a little difficult, and you feel as though you maybe you got a little nervous, like oh, if I spend too much, I might not have later. But no, it's not like that. It's more of a, you're doing it, you're doing it for a certain reason, and that don't bother you. That really does not bother you, because even though you think these finance opportunities are being shut down, they're also being renewed and open. So they will come back around. They will be reopened. You will have more finances. You will be able to engage more in things that you want to do. Okay? Wow. I can't wait to show y'all this view I got on the boardwalk. Okay, let me stop. All right, anyways. So this is for my earth signs, okay, guys? So just remember, regardless if the money you're spending, I know it spends fast and stuff like that, and you might be a little reckless with it, but we know you're doing it out of love. And that's really, really important, because that's the more mature love. You're doing things out of love, and you're doing it because you want to make others happy in your family, or people friends, family, whatever it is. Even work, investing a little bit at work, more out of your pocket, just to get back the in return. Okay, so it doesn't matter, because whatever you put in and whatever you invest, all right, it will come back to you. Okay, guys, so don't stress too much your finances. Try to relax. Don't go crazy though. I don't want you to be broke for whoever it is, you know what I mean? But just know that money comes and goes, and as long as you're doing things in the nurturing way, you're doing things really from the heart. So, don't feel bad or regret or anything when you don't have what you have, because at the end of the day, when you do stuff, when you do have it, you have it, and you do it with love. Okay, guys? So that's for my Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpios. I know your reading went a little bit quicker, but it was a lot more clear, okay? So, yeah, just keep doing that. Keep showing your love. I know money comes and goes. It goes around. It's just like the Wheel of Fortune sometimes, you know what I mean? This card will always turn. Opportunities open and close all the time. It's never a set, it's not something that will be set. This is an open close. Will always open and close, open and close. These aces will always do that to you, okay? So just remember that. Keep that in mind, all right? So even though right now with your family you're nurturing, because I see the Mother card, and this is what the Queen of Cups talks about, is somebody nurturing. It could be a man. You could be a man hearing this video, and just know that the things you do is to nurture your family or friends or loved ones. And even though you spend money, you're doing it, and it makes you happy. You love doing that. You love feeling that way. Okay, guys? So let's move on to the next one. We're going into our air signs now. Okay, I'm an air sign, so I'm dying to see what's going on this weekend. Our air signs for the 24th to the 25th. Air signs. Oh my God, my air signs. What's going on, my air signs? Air signs. Oh, y'all don't want to talk. Look. Oh, okay, I got it. Ooh, and they both came out together. Okay. First card, we got the Lover's card. Okay. That's also the major arcana for Gemini. Okay, guys. And that's telling me that we are in the air energy. Okay, regardless. Because the Gemini card is air sign. So we're talking about Aquarius, Libra, and Geminis. The Gemini card came out. So some of y'all, this may be a strong Gemini, or is just letting us know that Geminis, we're talking about relationship, lovers. Okay, the love card. All right, guys. And then we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about It could be a celebration between friends, hanging out with friends, you couples, couples hanging out. But it also could talk about not a third party so much in this reading, but more of other people being involved and hanging out, spending time, drinking, partying, going to an invitation, getting an invitation. This is all about going out with your better half and spending time with your better half. Okay. For some of you, this talks about making sure you're making the right decisions also, making sure that you're making the right decisions accordingly to your relationship. Okay, guys, because this is a relationship card. All right, this is the Lover. So we're talking about a couple here. For those of you that are not in a couple, you could be meeting somebody this weekend while going out for drinks, hanging out in a party or invitation. Somebody might invite you, you might meet somebody. But for those in a relationship, this talks about going out together, spending time together, not necessarily drinking together, but spending time together and doing things together, and maybe with friends. Okay. I just got this message. I'm sorry. For some of you, might feel like there might be somebody else interfering in your personal time with in your relationship. Okay, some of you, this is for only a few of you that might feel like people are invading your space. So it's not just you and them, and somebody else keeps tagging along, and you're kind of like letting them know, like, hey, can I get some personal time with my mate? Because this is for us. This is possible, okay, guys? So for some of you lovers, all right, that are dealing with other people, don't take it so personal. People just want to have fun and celebrate. Don't feel like it's a third party situation or anything like that. It's not. It's just sometimes people just they're just there. You know what I mean? Like when you're in a relationship, you want to go out with your man, and one of their friends be like, "Hey, I want to go." That's the type it is. That's what I mean, like that. You know what I mean? Or you want to be alone in your house, but then you have your kids. Like you want to spend time with your partner, but there's somebody else there. Or for some of you, somebody's just in the way. You know what I mean? Like they're in the way, and you wanted them to like skedaddle or something. But pretty much, this is talking about going out, celebrating, spending time with your partner this weekend. That's gonna be nice. Some of you might be the rendezvous, and going away, a weekend getaway. That's kind of what I'm doing. But my weekend getaway consists of me, my man, and my kids, though. So it's not really a lover's getaway. It's more of a family getaway. And but yeah, that's what it's talking about. All right, so it's talking about celebrating life, spending time, have fun, party. You know what I mean? Don't be so serious in your relationship. Smile a little. Some of you are just a little selfish. Okay, just want your man or your woman all for yourselves, and it's okay to share that person. It's okay to share the love. All right, guys, it's okay to spend time as a group. It's okay to spend time. You'll get your time. Don't be so personal about it. It's the weekend. People always tend to be around groups of people on the weekend. But if it's something that's been going on for a very long time and you really need some personal time with your mate, then you should talk about it. Okay, and then this card will change. All right, this won't be about celebration. It'll be more about the divine bringing y'all two together to spend more time alone. So it depends on who you are and what kind of relationship you have and what's going on in your life. So just take heed that nobody's out here to get you. Nobody's out here to interfere in your relationship, but that sometimes people do need personal time together in their relationship. But also it's okay if you're out, spending time, having party, and enjoying yourself with other people. It's not always have to be about you and your partner. It can be about you, your partner, and other people. And I am an air sign, so I do have a little bit of this. I actually understand this right now because, I love being out with my family, but sometimes I just want me and my mate to have some personal times. But it's hard for us because we have children. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We enjoy ourselves as a family. Can't let things get to you, and can't let the personal things get to you. You'll get your day to be all alone with the loved one. Like I said, sometimes this means the divine is just bringing you out together. It could be bringing two people together. So if you're single, for some of y'all single guys, some single people out there, this is divine bringing you a new partner. Somebody's really going to love you. Somebody is actually like a twin flame. Okay, so somebody's just like you, somebody that is your counterpart, somebody that will be your partner. All right, so just keep that also, because the 3 of cards depict the divine coming in between two couples and bring them together. So this can also be, okay, as you can see, this is the only glass that's covered completely, more emotions than the rest, because you see how white it is compared to the other ones. But it's because it's coming from more of a more pure love, divine pure love, and it's being poured down to two couples. Not to two couples, to a couple, a pair. Okay, so usually when you get the 2 of cups, it's usually 2 people. 3 of cups can signify another person, but it can also be another person as the divine. It don't necessarily, in this reading, I don't see it as another person interfering in your relationship. I see it as the divine bringing y'all together because y'all been trying to get time together, and some people are just tired of sharing their time with other people and not getting personal time with their family, okay, or with their partner. All right, so for the weekend, guys, y'all will be okay. Now, I did bring my fairy cards. So I'm going to give y'all a fairy card for each of y'all to take with you for the weekend, all right? So keep in mind, these are each for 2 days each, okay? Um, I love this. I love that I'm on vacation. I can still do my videos and spend time with y'all and know that I'm here. I didn't forget about y'all because I'm going to be putting up, when I go back home, putting up all my September month's videos. So expect September and then expect your bi-weekly for September's, okay? That will be coming soon. And I'll probably post a picture of what it looks like out here, over here where I'm at, Ocean City, Maryland, okay, guys? Because it's very pretty out here. So let's put these cards away. I don't have my candles here, so I have to pray on my cards later and take care of business later. But I do close out my cards. Okay. Ooh, I love my fairies. You know why? Because at the end of the day, regardless, the fairies always, they're the type that they'll bring you closer to what you deserve. So once again, guys, I'm going to go through all four elements, all right? So remember, air signs is Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Earth signs is Virgo, Capricorn, and Tauruses. And our water signs is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. Okay, guys? But I'm going to start off, as always, with the Aries, because it's usually, the fire signs usually always first. I don't know why. But, hey, it is what it is. All right. So, my fire signs. Let's see what card we could take with y'all. What the fairies are going to help you out with this weekend for the 24th and the 25th of August, 2019. Let's see what them fairies got to do for the weekend for y'all. When I say fairies, I mean higher energies, you know, the divine energies up there, because that's what they're depicted. Witch. Ooh, witch. That is for my Aries, okay? I'm going to read them off to you. I'm going to pull all four cards out for each one of y'all, okay, guys, first. So that was Aries. So sorry. That's for my fire signs, okay? Let's see what's going on here for my earth signs. Let me get a card for the earth signs. And then I'll read them together. It's kind of like a double reading for y'all, okay? Earth signs got personal property. Okay, somebody might be a little possessive there. At least I think so. Okay, anyways, that's what came in my word, the word possession. So somebody might be possessed, taking over something, okay? All right, next is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. What card can we get for them for 2 weeks, for the 2 days out the week? Ooh. What's cooking, guys? What's cooking? What kind of ideas, inspiration are you making in your mind right now? Okay, and the last one, as always, is Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini. Let's see what's going on with them. So, I'll explain all of them right now to you, okay, guys? These are my fairies. Three times the power, no play, no tricks. Yeah, fairies play tricks, guys. But they don't play tricks to hurt you. All right, they play tricks. I had a message pop up. They don't play tricks to hurt you. They just play tricks to put you in your higher good where you belong, okay? So their intentions are good, even though they might play dirty to get you to that point, but their intentions are good, all right? They always do things from the heart. It's always for your higher good. So when you hear fairies, yeah, they do devious things, but they always do it for your best interest. 3 wishes. Ooh, somebody might be hoping and dreaming about things. All right, guys, hold on 1 minute. Alright, I had to make sure my battery wasn't on. Anyways, so, for our first one, Aries, Sag, and Leo, listen, which one? Which decision? It talks about making decisions. Which decision do you want? Okay, which one? Use your mind and use your heart to make decisions, okay, this weekend. That's what this card's talking about. Use your mind and heart to make these decisions, alright? Which choice? How can you see this? What are your choices? This is actually a very airy card, to tell you the truth, because when our air signs, we make a lot of decisions with our minds, but sometimes when the witch comes, it's telling you make these decisions without seeing the outcome, okay? And also make sure you're making the right decision, because at the end of the day, these it's telling you to look closely into whatever decision you make this weekend, okay? Aries, Leos, and Sag. You're making a decision. That's what it is, making a choice. Just be very, very aware of the choices you're making. That's all it's telling you. Be very aware of the choices you're making and making sure they're right for you, all right? Personal property. Oh, this is for my Virgo caps and Tauruses. This talks about embodying, maybe, okay, this card may be somebody that's very sexually active. It can be somebody a lot of sex appeal. It talks about getting what you want. um, these are things about you, though. This is bringing the embodiment of spirit back into you, making you feel the connection with the world, whether it's where it's emotionally, mentally, physically, you know what I mean? Like mentally talking, emotionally feeling how you feel around a person, and physically making love to a person, or, you know, stuff like that. It's like your personal um, absorption, that's how you say, yeah, absorption of the energies around you when it comes to you and how you absorb them. Whether, you know, like I said, this can be somebody that, I don't know, because when I see this can be somebody very attractive, very confident, but they question themselves a little bit. Okay, so you might want to make sure that at this point you keep your confidence. All right, Cappies, Virgos, and Tauruses. It talks about being confident who you are, having your essence. That's what it is. That's the word I've been trying to find. Your essence. Your essence is like bringing your essence out. The things that really you feel that are right for you and belong to you, and bringing them in, like really accepting who you are spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, all that in one. And, you know, like I said, the only reason I say this because this card does talks about somebody that is ready to get very intimate. This is a very intimate card. That's the word. Not sex, more intimate. You know, even though it involves sex, but it talks about being more intimate, more naked into your own feelings, more naked into your spirituality, more naked into your sexuality, more naked into you know who you are, and it's being like accepted. You know, like don't deny who you are. Be who you are. Accept who you are. Love who you are. Okay, guys? And just know that you are taking in the embodiment of spirit, mind, and soul all in one right now. You need to like embrace it and accept it and love it. And know that who you are makes you who you are, and who cares what anybody else thinks. At least I don't care. Next. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. What's cooking? What are your ideas? What's on your mind? Okay, well, this talks about bringing those great ideas you have in your head into fruition. It's time to take action. It's about those ideas you've been planning and starting to make them work for you. Okay? That's why it's her cooking. Cook up what you want. Make what you want happen. The only way you can get what you want is by making it happen. So, put your action into play. Okay, go get what you need. Go for it. Whatever ideas you have in your mind, put them into action. Put them into play. All right, go cook. Don't just have the ingredients. All right, guys, that's what it's saying. Don't just have the ingredients. Start mixing that pot up and make things happen for yourself. It's kind of like the magician card. It's like you have all the ingredients, and all you gotta do is, you have all the ingredients to make the cake, and all you gotta do is bake the cake. So for my Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers, go bake your cake. Go whatever ideas you have in the back of your mind, and take action. Go make them happen. That's what they're telling you for the weekend. Make it happen. All right. And Aries, the last one. Ooh, integrity. Listen, this is okay. This is your air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So for guys, I got 3 wishes. This talks about, first of all, be careful what you wish for. Okay, regardless. Also, make sure you're really aware of what you want right now in your life, and doing things with integrity, making sure that you're making the right decision, doing things honestly, not out of